there are two realms. And no, you can't go in between the two. But the demons and the holy angels can. So up here is what the Bible calls the spirit realm. Oh, I'm a pen keep doing that. Up here is what the Bible calls the spirit. Okay? Over here is the physical. And both of these are realms. Okay? Up here, you have God. And the angels see him as Christ. All right? And then you have holy angels. And then you have the demons. All these are participants in the spiritual realm. This spiritual realm is invisible to anyone living in the physical realm. But the physical realm is not invisible to the folks living in the spiritual realm. Okay, you got that? Meaning the demons can see everything happening here. This physical realm, this is all part of the world. The realms both are the world. This world is made up one place called heaven. And below that, you have the heavens. And then below that, you have what the Bible calls the earth. Now, what is the earth? The earth is everything in the physical realm. It's not just the planet Earth. In the Bible, there's a planet called Earth. But when the Bible talks about world, about this right here, he's not talking about the planet. He's talking about everything that is located in the physical realm. All right, so when Jesus talks about world, what is he making reference to? He's making reference to all three of these locations located within this world. All right? Now, I'm not going to get into the makeup of the worlds because that's two. I'm not going to get into that, but I want you have to understand this is actually the makeup. So when you go into the study of the Bible, okay, let me help. Watch this. Why am I going here? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. Over here in Daniel, God literally did this on purpose so you and I can see it. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So something happens. God opened up the spiritual realm for Daniel. And this is what Daniel saw when God pulled back the curtain and allowed him to look into the spirit realm. Now, this doesn't happen often, friends. God does it sometimes on purpose just to show people. Now, on the 24th day of the first month, as I was by the side of the great river, that is the Tigris River. Okay, the Tigris River is one of the rivers that was listed as one of the 4 rivers in the Garden of Eden. I lift up my eyes. Notice what happened. He was physically on the earth. He lifted up his eyes, and behold, he saw a certain man. Now, was it a man? No, it wasn't just a man. It was a spiritual being. God now opens the curtains to let him see behind the scene. He was clothed in linen, whose waist was girded with a gold ephod. His body was like beryl, his face like the appearance of lightning, his eyes like torches of fire, his arms and feet like brownish bronze in color, and the sound of his voice, words like the voice of a multitude. You ever seen somebody like that? No, and you never will. Not on the earth, not some human. Who did Daniel see? He seen the risen Christ. That's who he saw. God opened up the portals to let him see. Now, he saw what? The vision. He calls it a vision. God calls it realms. He opened the portal of this right here, where the man can't see up here unless God opens his eyes. That's what he did. He revealed it to Daniel so Daniel could see. And you see it throughout all the scriptures. Anytime somebody sees an angel, that's what happened. God allows them to see what the angels see. What do I mean by that? That is, the angels, there's no time that any angel, if they're around your area, can't see you. But you can't see them. Remember, you may not remember, when the Syrians came against the prophet Elisha, and his servant was there, and Elisha asked the Lord, open his eyes so he can see. What did the guy see? He seen chariots of fires and the horsemen. What was that? God opened the portal, the curtain between these two realms, to allow him to see what was actually going on. And you see a lot of that stuff in the prophets. All right. Now,